Hey, good morning, Beartooth Bears. Happy Friday to you. We're going to spend a little bit of time talking this morning about the last three manners for this week, and then I'll finish the last three on Tuesday next week. We don't have school Monday. On Tuesday next week, I'll finish those last three manners, and then I'll spend more time going through each one individually to help you understand what makes these manners so important, not just here at school, but everywhere you go. So we'll talk more about them next week, but these are the last three for this week. The first one is, if you need to sneeze or burp or something like that, you should always cover your mouth. So the manner just reads, cover your mouth if you cough, sneeze, or burp. I see kids do it this way. I kind of call this like the Dracula one where you, but you put your mouth in here and you cover that up that way, especially if you're holding something in your hand. You can always use your hand to cover that up or do it this way or a hand up if you can. And I've seen some kids pull their shirt out and put their mouth down this way. I don't like that way, but I see kids do it, and that's fine. It's just a matter of covering that up so as you cough or sneeze, that all the germs don't go wah and go out everywhere into the world. So cover those up, keep those private. We don't want your germs spreading out everywhere else. So the next one is, if you bump into somebody, you should say, excuse me. You can always throw out a whoops, sorry as well. It doesn't matter if it was the other person. It doesn't matter if you feel like they did it on purpose. And obviously you, I would hope, wouldn't bump into anybody on purpose. So if you do it on accident, you still turn around and say, whoops, sorry, I'm sorry, excuse me. But use that word excuse me or say you're sorry. It's really important. And it really goes a long way to let somebody know, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, or I didn't mean to do that. It really helps ease tension. And so kids or other adults don't get so frustrated when we're bumping into each other. There's places we go that it's really busy and it's easy to bump into people. So you got to be calm, you got to be careful, you got to walk carefully, all those things that honestly you're even learning in school. So, and the last one, we use this word bullying. And I need to pause just for a second and talk about bullying. Bullying is not somebody being mean to you one time. Bullying is not when somebody says something about what you're wearing, like, I don't like your shirt. That's not bullying, that was being mean. Bullying is when they do it over and over again. They are targeting somebody, and there usually has to be an imbalance of power. Now, targeting means they kind of just do it to one person, or maybe they do it to a couple people, but it's always those couple people. That's targeting. And then it needs to be repeated over and over again, and it oftentimes also involves what we call an imbalance of power. It could be because somebody's either taller than you or bigger than you. It could be to where they have a group of people that maybe do it against one person, or maybe two people, but they've got a group. That's that imbalance of power we're talking about. So those are the three things that really define bullying. And if somebody is doing that to you, you need to talk to your teacher. And that's the manner. If somebody is bullying you, talk to an adult. We have to know that here at school. Our main job is to keep you safe. And safe doesn't just mean you're not going to get hurt. It means that you're also not going to have your heart hurt. It means that you feel comfortable in the school and in this space. So those are some really important ones to us. So if that's happening, please let us know. All right. Those are the three for today. Cover it up. Say excuse me if you bump into somebody, and then make sure you report any kind of bullying or people being, honestly, even people being mean. Your teachers probably want to know that, but the bullying one is really important that you talk to us and let us know. All right, the last thing I want to talk to you about today. We've made it through 2 weeks, everybody. It's been an amazing 2 weeks. I want to thank you for that. Teachers, thank you for all the work you've done with your kids. Students, make sure you thank your teachers for the last couple weeks. I know you've had some fun. I know you've been learning a lot of procedures and routines and some of those kind of things, but they're important for our whole year to be successful. And I want to tell you one more thing. Down here at the office, we have a TV set up that always shows our house points. I haven't been turning it on very much because we haven't been giving out necessarily a whole bunch, but that's starting to add up now. So that will be on now every morning when you come in the front doors. If you're coming down to use a drinking fountain or go to the bathroom, transitioning from lunch to outside, you can see it. It's just something to look at quickly. We don't want you to hang out there. But it shows all the house points and all the houses. We just use these little characters. They're actually about this big on the TV, but they're the color of your house. So Altruismo is kind of a gray and black. Red house, our Amistad, is a red little figure on there. The greenhouse guy, the one I'm in for Isabindi, is a small little dude with green fur and I think a horn or something. So they're cute little guys. They're just fun, but look for the color of your team, and then you can look at the points. Our fifth graders have a tradition of spinning the wheel on their last day and accumulating points for you. They left behind a great gift. Some houses got 20 or 30 points. One house, Sasha, congratulations, got 107 points left to them from the fifth graders. So I think that's pretty cool that they leave that gift for you because they've worked hard for 6 years from kindergarten up through fifth grade. They've been here for 6 years and they've accumulated points all the way through. And now it's one final thing they get to do before they leave is spin that wheel and leave some points behind for the rest of you. So those points have all been added as well. So you'll start seeing houses definitely moving apart from each other and that separation of points, which makes it more fun. But now you got to work. Now the work really starts. You've heard almost all the Bear 24 manners. We're at number 21. There's 3 more on Monday I'll talk about, or Tuesday because we don't have school Monday. I'll talk about the other 3 manners on Tuesday. And by then, you know the things you got to do to earn points. You got to be good to people. You got to help our school, help your teacher, help your friends, work together, smile, enjoy yourselves, but always be thinking of others. Those foundations, the first one after being engaged is to be aware, right? That's being aware of all the other people around you and how your actions impact those people. So we got to be thinking about that and be helpful. So that'll earn you some points, and we're going to have some fun with this competition until the end of the first trimester when we announce who has won for the first trimester. Have an awesome day today. Enjoy your weekend. If you're traveling, be safe, and we'll see you on Tuesday.